What's up, YouTube? Jeff, your Style O.G. And on today's video, we're gonna talk about how to iron that shirt. If you're new to the channel, we release a new video every day at 4 p.m. Eastern, discussing various men's lifestyle topics such as style, grooming, and dating. I invite you to subscribe and tap the notification bell and join us. And to my returning friends like Elliot Jackson, salute. Now let me ask you a quick question. Is it just me, or do you absolutely hate ironing? I mean, it's one of the worst necessary evils when it comes to style. I mean, if it was up to me, I would take all of my shirts to the cleaners and never iron them. But of course, that's not practical, and the cost starts to add up. But between you and me, it's not as difficult as a lot of people may make it seem, me included. I've got 5 simple steps to show you how to iron that shirt. Whether it's your dress shirt, your Oxford button down, any button-up shirt, these 5 steps will have that shirt looking crisp. So without further ado, let's hop into this tutorial on how to iron that shirt. Now first up, you gotta have your ironing equipment. You need 3 simple things. Of course, you need an iron, you need an ironing board, and you need a spray bottle with some water in it. You wanna use the spray bottle to spritz a little water on the parts that have some stubborn wrinkles in them. Now, the very important pre-step is to make sure you use the correct setting on the iron. For example, this shirt I'm going to be ironing is made 100% cotton. I'm going to use the setting on my iron, that's the cotton setting. If in doubt on which one to use the lowest setting to prevent damage on that shirt. Okay, for step 1, we're going with the collar. You're going to start with the underside of the collar and start with the center of the collar and work your way out to the point. Center of the underside, out to the point, move back to the center, out to the point on the other side of the collar. Center, out to the point. Then you're gonna flip the collar over and do the outside of the collar. Once again, center out to the point, center out to the point. For step 2, time to move to the shoulder. Simply take the narrow end of the ironing board and drape one shoulder over that narrow end. Then we can get to work on the shoulder. Nice and easy. And of course, naturally, we're going to repeat the process on the other shoulder. Right there on the narrow end, knock out the opposite shoulder. Now for step 3, let's do the cuffs and the sleeves. Lay the shirt down and you want to knock out the inside of the cuff first. Then you simply flip the shirt over. Now we're going to knock out the outside of the cuff. Then we move on to the sleeve. Lay the sleeve nice and flat. Iron that sleeve out. Then of course, we're gonna flip it over to the other side and knock the other side of the sleeve. And naturally, you're gonna repeat this process on the other arm as well. Step 4, we move over to the front and the back of the shirt. Here I like to work on the wide end of the ironing board, drape it over the wide end and get the work on the front. Now, as you can see here, there were some little stubborn wrinkles. This is where your spray bottle comes in handy. I just spray it, a little bit of spritz on the shirt to help me with those stubborn wrinkles and continue to work on the front side of the shirt. Once I'm done with the front side, I simply slide it over away from me and get to work on the back of the shirt. Then I'll go ahead and switch to the other side, push the shirt all the way away from me and work on the opposite side of the front of the shirt. As you see, I'm finished up the back, move on over to that other front. A little more spray, little stubborn wrinkles, knock out the front. And last but not least, the final step, you want to get the placket in between the buttons. Notice I said in between the buttons. You don't want to bang into the buttons or on top of the button. Easy way to damage your buttons, your iron, or both. So we go in between the buttons, not on top of them. Now naturally, when you're done ironing the shirt, you want to hang it up immediately to prevent wrinkles or throw it right on if you plan on wearing it. Okay, so there you have it. 5 quick and easy steps on how to iron that dress shirt. Let me know in the comment section if you want me to do some more tutorials on ironing, maybe dress pants, chinos, you name it. As always, I hope you enjoyed the video. If so, hit that like button. Helps the channel to grow. And of course, tap that notification bell so you don't miss any videos we release every day at 4 p.m. Eastern. And I'll check you out tomorrow.